Have you guys been following the impeachment thing at all?
You know what I have been following? The Tulsi Gabbard suing Hillary Clinton for
Yeah.
defamation of character for $50 million. And I think she might have a case. It seems like Hillary did say that she was a Russian asset. I heard the recording.
She said the words, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, you might be paying out some monies, Mrs. Clinton.
If it's a public figure, apparently, yeah, it's much more difficult. I'll phrase it the other way. If it's a public figure, it's okay to talk shit about them in the eyes of the law, and that you have to really get them somehow. I don't know what it takes, but I know that it's much harder to win that case.
Yeah, well, Gabbard's attorneys seem like, think they have a case. I hope that turns out well, because I also saw her Hillary Clinton also said the other day that nobody likes Bernie Sanders, and then I like Bernie immediately trends on Twitter.
That Bernie's backfired. Yeah. Did you see Bernie's response?
In the fucking polls. Sometime on a good day, my wife likes me.
Love it. Love it. I like Bernie Sanders. I don't think that
he should have added, "Can you say the same?"
Oh Jesus! I feel like apparently Al Gore is actually a pretty charismatic, funny guy. But and you guys were young for this, but when he ran for president, you didn't see any of that. He was wooden. He was stale. Yeah. People didn't hate him, but he was just a saltine.
A bore.
Yeah, and I think if he
they called him Al Gore.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, I don't see Bernie's funny side coming through very much, but it did right there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think Bernie might have this thing. He's leading in a lot of polls. He's certainly leading in the first primary states. Fucking break those chains, Bernie.
I'm still seeing Biden.
Is Amy Klobuchar, and why is she in this conversation?
I'm just glad you didn't say Buttigieg, because he fits in the same category. He's got that 1 in 20 chance to win, Taylor.
It's time to cull down the herd here. Let's get the big three.
I think they actually big three would be one thing. I think they actually like a 3 or 4 size, because there's really kind of a big 2, right? I feel like there's Bernie, there's Biden, and then there's a drop off.
Did you hear that recording of Biden essentially admitting he's telling the story about how he told the Ukrainians to fire the prosecutor that was going after his son if they wanted the $1 billion worth of foreign aid.
Right.
He's like, I told him I'm leaving in 4 hours. If he's not fired, well, 4 hours later, that son of a bitch was fired. That's what he said.
He did say that, yeah. On the impeachment thing, what I would love is for the Democrats and the Republicans to each choose a bit. I'll tell you what. For witnesses, you can have Hunter and Joe Biden. We want Bolton and, I don't know, Mulvaney or something. And get them all up there. We get the truth about the Ukraine thing, or at least more of it in theory. And we get the truth about the Burisma thing, or at least more of it in theory. Make a trade.
They'll never do that. That's a bad trade for them, because the Republicans are still going to be like fucking heads in the sand, not guilty. Meanwhile, in the court of public opinion, now they see that Biden is the loser, and he's definitely going to lose to Bernie, and to Warren. He's going to fall way behind. He's going to lose to Buttigieg.
I don't care what it takes. Put Biden on the stand or something.
Yeah, no, you say that's a bad trade.
You're not going to get my eyes on
I would argue that it's a good trade for the Republicans, and maybe a good trade for the Democrats. Because
bad trade for the Democrats.
Well, see, the Democrats are giving up Biden, but they've got 4 cards in their deck. Right?
They want Biden. He's the establishment guy who will fucking drive the ship right down the money lane. They're terrified of Sanders right now.
It's funny,
I think they're pushing Warren more than
you guys are operating under the idea that they want Biden or perhaps Warren. I'm operating in the idea that they want a Democrat. And, if I got 4 queens on my board and you have 1, I'll gladly trade. I'll give you a whole queen just to damage the one you have.
They don't see Sanders as a Democrat. There were reports today that Obama is afraid of what will happen to the future of America if Bernie Sanders is elected president, and he's thinking about involving himself in the race.
Well, he should rest assured. I know what will happen. Nothing. Yeah. All the things Bernie wants to do will not get 60 votes. He will not have a filibuster-proof majority when he wins, and he won't be able to do
executive decision.
I don't know what he can do in that.
I don't know what he can do either, but he'll find out.
Yep.
He's not. Yeah, he'll get fucked over again. He's not going to get it.
We'll see, because with the current Congress, sure, but in 2 more years, we get
How much longer do you think he's living, Kyle?
Oh no, I was meaning that he's not going to get the nomination.
Bernie's
isn't.
got 5 years left in him for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel
All
like
these rich people live such a long time, so you're probably
they
right.
get taken care
Ruth
of.
Bader Ginsburg, is she alive?
They beat her. She said the cancer's gone. She's coming back.
Didn't she have stage 4
I saw a picture of her
pancreatic
today
cancer?
deadlifting 280 pounds.
not photoshopped.
No.
That's what abortions are for, to keep her alive with all those stem cells.
That's why she keeps voting no.
Trucks of stem cells getting sent to her house every day. No, injection on the one, she's not technically dead.
You know that woman's going to retire on Inauguration Day.
Yeah.
Oh, the way
absolutely.
she fucking they're just falling asleep. That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no way she can. I mean, has she been in public in so long? She might just be.
she just announced she's cancer free.
Did she announce it?
She has been in public. I'm trying to remember when. It was a few weeks ago. I don't know if that's
They
recent
had these
enough.
strings tied to her, and she was, but
It's
she
a
was very
weekend at
animated.
Bernie's situation.
All right, she's going to be seen in public directly under this crane. Pay no attention to the 2 men above it. Wave to the crowd, Ruth. Just show them how high you can jump.
She does that Matrix jump where she floats for a half a second.
No, she goes 350 feet as the crane reels her up. It's a construction crane, Kyle.
And you just know the media would be like, Ruth Bader Ginsburg bravely leaps over town hall to show.
You
that she's
go,
not
girl.
too old.
You showed
Go, girl power. Ruth Bader Ginsburg bravely breakdances without the help of wires. That'd be so funny.
Yeah. No, it seems really possible Trump gets 3 justices in his first term.
Yeah, huge. It's huge.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm happy.
She'll probably pull through to the
I
end
hope he
of
doesn't
the
get
next
3.
10
I was
months.
okay with 2, but 3 seems a little much. I want it to be neutral. I want that court to
Also,
be neutral.
it's the witch 3, right? So he replaced Scalia, but that's no big deal. It was already a conservative. But was Kennedy the other one and Ginsburg the next one?
Yeah.
Kennedy's a flip guy. He was like,
They
I
put
think he was-
Kavanaugh in for Kennedy, I believe.
Yeah, so he got more conservative for sure. And then Ginsburg, of course, is one of the most liberal. So they'll swap her with some of
Yeah,
these
you
more-
put a Catholic in there in place of a liberal. So definitely going to be leaning a certain way on like the right to choose.
and that's assuming that Ruth Bader Ginsburg dies before, November.
Well, the
I
thing
think
is, it's within a year, so they would never put in a new Supreme Court justice since the election's a year away.
If they had the votes, they will.
If they have the votes, they will.
They didn't
They
do it
will.
last time. Are you telling me they'll be hypocrites, Taylor?
Yeah, they're gonna absolutely. All of these people are scum.
Oh
All
my
of them.
stars, Taylor! You don't say.
These people are all terrible.